Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I just finished filming this look right here. This is my very first video, so please bear with me. I hope that the editing and all of that stuff turns out okay. I am going to be filming a lot more regularly now, so please comment below and leave any comments or suggestions or things that you might like to see in the future. I know that I am going to be making a video with like my top 5, maybe top 10 makeup tips for you guys. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, give it a thumbs up if you learned a whole lot from it, and I will see you next time. Have a great ochre, and I'm just going to be rubbing that all over my lids using my finger. This is going to create a base for our eyeshadow so that it goes on smoothly and evenly. Then I'm going in with the Makeup Geek shadow in Peach Smoothie and a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to be blending that all above my crease and up towards my brow bone. Using windshield wiper motions, you really just want to blend that color and you do not want any harsh lines. The trick is to just keep blending, and when you feel like you've blended enough, blend some more. Then I'm going in with my MAC Fix Plus Spray, and I'm getting a Beige Cosmetics brush wet with it. And I'm going to take a Makeup Geek pigment in Enchanted, and I'm going to be placing that all over my lid. I don't have a lot of lid space. I have very hooded eyes, so I really am going to keep this just on the lid part. I do not want to get any of this color in the crease, so I'm really concentrating it on my lower lid, making sure to be very careful with it and not put it too high. Then I'm going to be going in with a fluffy blending brush and my Naked 3 palette, and I'm taking the colors Limit and Nooner, and I'm going to be concentrating these mainly on the crease, blending out the shadow that I put on my lid. And I'm not using too much color. I'm really just using as minimal color as possible and really trying to blend that in. I want all of my shadows to blend together seamlessly without any harsh lines. So then I'm taking an even bigger fluffy blending brush and I'm blending out the top of my shadow so that there is no harsh lines anywhere. Then I'm taking the color Blackheart and a Makeup Geek Outer V brush, and I'm packing this color on the outer part of my eye. I really want to be careful with this shadow because it is so dark. I don't want to be messy with it. I just want to keep it in the outer corner, and so I'm going in with another blending brush and I'm just blending that color out so that it blends with my other shadows. Mainly keeping this color concentrated on the outer corner and dragging it into the crease just a tiny bit. Now I'm going in with my L'Oreal True Match Foundation in W3, and I'm going to be using my finger to put this all over my face, and then I'm going in with a Real Techniques brush, and I'm going to be patting this into my skin. You really don't want to use wiping motions because that can create streaks, so you really just want to pat this into your skin. You don't have to use a ton of foundation. I like to apply a light layer, and then if I see any problem areas that still need to be covered up more, I will just dot on a little bit more foundation over them. I find that that's better than piling on concealer or trying to conceal your blemishes any other way because you don't want to have any sort of cakey look going on. And so I am just going to, like I said, pat this foundation into my skin all over my face and down my neck. And I did my eyebrows off camera, but now I'm going to be going in with a Maybelline concealer in Fair, and I'm going to use this to highlight my face with. I'm going underneath my eyes in a big triangle motion up towards my temples. And then I'm going to be going on my forehead, straight down my nose, and on my chin. Then I'm going back in with another Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I'm just putting this where my circles underneath my eyes are the darkest. This concealer is a little bit thicker than the first one I used, and so I really just want to make sure that I cover up those dark circles. in a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. And again, I'm patting this color into my skin. I don't want to swipe it or slide my foundation around, so I'm just going to use small patting motions and really push this into my skin. Now I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit and the banana powder, and I'm going to use that to set my concealer. Now I'm going in with that same Enchanted pigment, and I'm just going to touch up the color on my lid. I did a lot of blending, so I wanted to make it really bold. Blending this color at my brow bone, making sure there are no harsh edges. And I'm taking a Makeup Geek shadow in Ice Queen, and I'm going to use that to highlight my brow bone. When I get to the outer part of my brow, I'm going to turn my brush sideways and use that to blend in with the other colors. This really completes the look, and we'll just make sure that your shadow blends together seamlessly. Now I'm taking a flat definer brush, and I'm going to be placing the Nooner and Blackheart colors on my lower lash line. I'm going to keep it really tight against my lash line because I'm going to be going in with another blending brush and using a lighter color to blend these shadows underneath my lash line and really make sure that there is no harsh lines or clumpy shadow. And so that's what I'm doing now. For people who aren't used to using a brush underneath your lower lash line, this step might be a little hard. Just keep practicing. And then I'm going in with the Enchanted pigment, and I'm going to place that color on my lower lash line towards my inner corner. And then again, the Ice Queen shadow I'm using to highlight my inner corners. Now I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Contour Kit, and I just like to use all three of these colors and mix them. And I'm going to be using this to contour my face, so I'm going to be putting it in the hollows of my cheeks, underneath my cheekbones. And I'm placing the color and then I'm just blending it in so that I don't have any harsh lines. I'm going to be taking that color up onto the sides of my forehead. And across the top of my forehead as well. I'm also going to be taking this color down to my jawline. And I'm just going to blend that down my neck. On the sides of my nose. And then I'm also going to take a little bit of this color because I don't have very full lips, and I'm going to place that underneath my bottom lip. This creates a shading effect and makes our lips look fuller and plumper. So I'm just putting a little bit of that bronzer right there. Now I'm going in with Milani blush in Berry Amore. And I am going to be putting this on my cheekbones, blending it into the bronzer, and up on my temple a little bit. I'm really just trying to blend it all in so that I don't have any harsh lines on my face. The Revlon Photoready Lights highlighter, and I'm just going to be putting that above my blush on my tops of my cheekbones and in a C motion up towards my eyes. Just a minute. Now I'm back. I did my mascara off camera, but I used the Jordana Best Lash Extreme and then the Benefit Yes They're Real mascaras. I'm going to be muting out my lips using a MAC Studio Fix Concealer. I'm going to be doing this because I was going for a Kylie Jenner look, and so I wanted to overdraw my lips, and this will mute out my natural lip line. And then I'm going in with a NYX Lip Liner in Natural, and like I said, I'm going to be overdrawing my lips just a slight bit. Then I'm going in with a CoverGirl lipstick in Rush, and I'm just going to be placing this color all over my lips. So that is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you will watch my future videos, and I will see you next time.